Hello everyone, this is my first real video on this new YouTube channel, and the first thing I want to talk about is the supposed accounting shortage in the US, specifically kind of a CPA shortage, and whether or not I think that's true or not. So let's get into it. So this title of the post is Unpopular Opinion, the accounting shortage is not real, it's a propaganda excuse to ship jobs to India and replace us with AI quickly. So I agree with the first comment here. It says there's a shortage at the rate that they would prefer to pay, which is correct because in public accounting, at least, you probably would start off probably mid 50 to lower 60K range, but you're working probably for 4 months of the year, you're probably working 65 to 70 plus hours a week, right? And even in public accounting, there's been a bunch of layoffs recently. A lot of those have been kind of in advisory roles, but there have been a few in audit roles. And even when I was in public accounting, a lot of our work was sent kind of overseas to India for them to work on, and we'd meet with them on a regular basis. But a lot of their work was not that great, and we ended up correcting the work. And then we were like kind of chewed a new one for spending so much time working on the specific client, and because the partners don't really understand that the quality of work for the overseas people is not really that great. And based off what I've seen on the subreddit and just kind of been talking to people, it seems like there's been an even larger push to have people kind of from overseas work on the projects, work through on clients and whatnot. I've even seen some posts where it says kind of the people from India or overseas are even on the client calls and leading those calls. So I'm wondering how those are even going. So my thought on the matter is there is definitely a shortage of accountants and CPAs in the U.S., but firms are kind of leveraging the overseas because they know they can pay them a cheaper rate, and they don't really care. It seems to be they don't seem to care that the quality suffers, and then they blame it on the U.S. and Canadian associates, or even in the UK associates, right? They'll blame it on them why they're over budget, when a lot of it has to do with the overseas team not doing good quality work and you having to repeat that work. So in summary, I think there is an accounting shortage in the US and Canada and just the UK and parts of Europe, but a lot of the work is being pushed overseas and they're blaming it on the accounting shortage, and they're giving the current associates that are not overseas a very hard time and telling them that they should be eating hours and they can't be over budget. So it'll be interesting kind of to see how this pans out. I think there'd probably be some sort of audit failure in the next few years or so, I'm thinking. So, yeah, sorry, this is my first video, so I hope you like it, and I'll be posting some more videos in the coming weeks. So I hope everyone has a good weekend here, because this is going to be the only video I post for this week. But I'll see you all guys next week.